welcome back here to ARC, Florida. Thank you so much for joining us. And we're very lucky because coming up momentarily, Steve Hartman from CBS News is going to be joining us live.
Yeah, he is joining us about a project that he has been working on for years. It is something that he says is the most important story, he has ever told. And if you know Steve Hartman, if you've watched his stories, he does a lot of impactful stories across the country.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, literally daily, he's making us cry in the newsroom. And one thing that is his next report, his big project, was about something that is very close to our hearts here in South Florida, and that is school shootings.
And Steve Hartman is joining us live now. Steve, you spent 6 years on your own dime visiting 8 families from 5 school shootings. The families invited you and your photographer into their, as you called them, sacred spaces.
Yeah, so one of the families you visited is from right here in South Florida. Alyssa Al-Hadef died on February 14th of 2018 inside Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. What made you feel like this was something you needed to pursue?
Well, I'd gotten just frustrated, I guess, that America was moving on so quickly after each school shooting. We were forgetting the schools and we were forgetting the victims, and we just kind of grown numb to the whole thing. And I started thinking about the parents, standing in their child's room after the loss and what it must be like. And I wondered, what if all of America could stand in that space with them? Might that be the thing that could shake us out of our numbness and push us towards finally solving this problem one way or the other?
Can you tell us, what that was like and what you learned about these families when they invited you into their homes and allowed you to share such a deeply personal part of their lives?
Well, a lot of the families invited us in because they wanted us to know something. They wanted us to know what it feels like. What it feels like to stand in that space and maybe just share a piece of their pain. Of course, they also wanted us to know their child and to know, every little bit of the personality. We certainly did get to know the kids very well. When you start to look around a room and you can see everything that kid held dear, you get to know that child really well. But at the same time, I think the families want us to know what it feels like. Just a little tiny taste of what it feels like. And, I've been in 8 of those rooms and looked around them, and, I'm never going to go back to being numb again.
Your Sunday morning piece aired this past weekend, but there's another element of this project that I want to make sure viewers hear about. Can you tell us where they can go to see some of these powerful images up close and learn more about these children?
Yeah, in our story, we show obviously some of the pictures, but I wanted people to really step inside. So if you go to cbsnews.com/rooms, you can explore the rooms virtually and click on different photographs and look all around the room. And I just want to warn people, it's not going to be easy, it's not going to be fun, but I do think every American needs to step inside there.
All right, Steve Hartman, we appreciate you joining us this morning to tell us more about it.
Thank you. It's just a difficult thing to go through. I've done this once, actually, covering a story where a 14-year-old that I had done stories on, he was a young go-kart driver, and he had passed away in an accident, ATV accident, and the parents had not gone into his room since he had died, and they let me come in because I had got to know their son. And what's an important part, I think, of what he's doing there is he's helping those families sort of get beyond that too. So
helping them heal.
Incredible stuff. You need to go check that out right now. We have more ARC Florida after this.